Whoa, easy, boy. You sure you can handle that horse? Are you sure you can work that stopwatch? You ready? Yeah. Come on. All right. Go.
Yeah, he's a good starter.
Yes, he is.
Hey, Clay told me what you were asking for gauntlet, is it? Practically giving him away. Why is that?
Well, truth is, horse starts too fast. Well, he's enthusiastic enough, but he needs to learn to pace himself. Save something for the finish. I haven't been able to teach him that. Clay thinks he can.
Flat.
Whoa.
Question is, can he go the distance?
Oh, I'm sure he can.
If I really work with him, I can have him ready for the Jockey Club Cup race next month. That's the first step to the Derby.
A month isn't much time.
I know. Paul, he's fast. Maybe faster than Celtic Mist. I can do it. I know I can.
What was that you were saying about Gauntlet? Starts fast, lots of enthusiasm? All right, you got yourself a horse.
Oh, thank you, Pa. All right, hey, let's go register him at the Jockey Club. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on.
So what was it, 250?
That's right. Thanks, Ned.
Open up that bag! Open it up! I got $47. Open up the door! Come on now!
All right. The bank is closed.
Then open it up and give us our money.
Your money's safe in here. You just can't withdraw it all at once. That's not the way banks work.
We don't care. We just want our money back. Before you and your fool son lose the rest of it.
Look, if you'll keep quiet, I'll try to explain.
There's nothing to explain. You put our money in your bank, you made some bad investments, now our money's gone.
That's not entirely
Are
true.
you saying it's in there?
I'm saying I'll get it back.
All right, look, I'll tell you what. Why don't y'all all come back and we'll discuss this when the bank is open.
Can't just walk away. Hey, where are you going?
And when will that be?
When I say so.
What is that for? I want my money back.
Well, Sean, what unexpected honor brings you here?
Vivian,
What is it?
your father's been shot. Doctor says you should come right away.
No.
It's all right. It's gonna be all right.
Vivian,
Where is he?
the doctor says he has a good chance of pulling through.
I saw him pull that gun. But I froze.
Clay, you tried to stop him.
Come on. Arthur, what are you doing here?
I was hoping you'd have a talk with these men before one of them does something foolish.
Take care of the carriage.
Get up! These men are in trouble, Ned. And they've come here because they knew you'd help them if you could. We've already spoken with Harry Griffith. He's turned us a deaf ear.
Well, how bad is it?
This man's going to lose his shop. This man is going to lose his house. His wife and children will be on the street.
How did this happen?
We put all our money into the bank, into savings. William said his investments would guarantee interest on our accounts. Instead, he lost everything.
Well, we were wondering if maybe you could write some loans, help people to get through this.
Arthur, I'm not a banker. I just raise horses and children. That's sort of the extent of my abilities.
Some of these other men have children, too. That's why we came to you.
I do understand. Just not sure what I can do to help. Let me give it some thought. Arthur? You lost some money in this?
I was having a bad year before, but
That's why you sold Gauntlet for such a low price.
Richards, the man who shot Winters.
He's in jail. They'll be transporting him to Frankfort to stand trial.
Yeah. Thank you for talking to us anyway.
Why don't the Winters just give the money back?
Lexy. Because they probably don't have it to give.
They're the richest family in Kentucky.
Alice, there's a woman here to see you.
Did she say what she wants?
No, I don't know.
Make sure they're dry. Hello.
Miss Logan?
Yes?
Eileen O'Connor. I'm sorry to show up on your doorstep like this, but I had no choice. I need a job.
A job?
Housekeeping? I've had a lot of experience. I was with the Hendersons until yesterday, but with the Winters Bank in so much trouble, and the Hendersons being such big investors. Well, folks in town say your family is real nice to work for. Try the Logans, they say. They'll treat you right. And meeting you, I can see that's true.
Well, that's very nice of you to say, Miss O'Connor. But I'm afraid we really don't need anyone right now.
I'll work hard, and I won't be any bother. I don't know where I'll turn if you don't help me out.
Pa? There's a young woman here applying for a position, and, well, I think that we should give her a try.
Well, I didn't know we needed anybody.
We don't.
Oh.
But the family that she was with had to let her go. So I was thinking she could work... Well, we could use her in the... I'm sure we could fit her in somewhere.
This is something that you feel is important to do. Then I'm fine with it.
Well, would you like to meet her first?
You're in charge of the household. If you're satisfied, so am I.
Good. Then I'll let her know she's hired.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about doubling the bank's money.
And what did Father think of your little plan?
I hadn't told him about it. I was waiting to surprise him with the extraordinary profit I was about to make. Who knows, he might have, even for one moment, have been proud of me.
William!
We want our savings back, banker boy!
William, what have you done?
Not bad.
Well, your timing's better by 2 seconds.
No, I tell you, you keep training him hard. He'll be ready. Wanna go again? Sure.
All right. You ready? Go!
Yeah! Yeah!
Gauntlet by a nose.
Clear space on the mantle. Is that Vivian? Huh? On horseback? Ha. Come on. You all right?
No.
Vivian, what is it?
William's gone. He left me this note. He says it's better for me if he leaves.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have come here, but I didn't know where else to go.
It's all right.
It's not. Someone fired a shot at the house last night. What am I gonna do?
Hey. It's all right. I'm right here. It's all right. It's okay.
Who knows what other trouble William's gotten us into?
Have you spoken to your father's lawyers? I'm sure if they had a look at the books, they could tell you exactly what William's been up to.
I don't trust them.
You have any reason not to?
You think they wouldn't try to take everything my father has for themselves? Do you think it would bother them one little bit to leave me penniless?
Maybe Pa could take a look at the books for you.
Would you, Mr. Logan? That would mean so much to me.
I'm not sure that your father would approve of me looking at his books.
My father's lying unconscious in a hospital room. I don't know when he'll recover, or if he will. But if he does, I want to tell him that I've gotten us out of this terrible situation.
Okay, I'll have the books brought over here.
In the meantime, I'll stay over at Vivian's until we know she's safe.
Thank you, Sean.
Fire, Alice! Alice, come quick! There's fire in the cookhouse! Eileen was making me cookies.
Wow.
Okay now.
Here you go. Thank you.
I think they're a little overdone.
Keep them coming.
I'm not doing anything, Sally.
Eileen, did you put these in the oven?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you take them out when they were done?
Well, you didn't say anything about taking them out. You only said to put them in.
Well, you don't put something in the oven and then just walk off and forget about it.
Put them in. That's all you said.
All right, Eileen. Next time, put them in, wait, and then take them out. Understand?
Well, of course I do when you say it like that.
Good. Well, let's go get the mess cleaned up. I'll have Emily finish lunch. We have a lot of hungry workers.
Kinda hungry myself.
I can't believe you let me beat you.
No, I didn't. You won fair and square.
Oh, you know I know you're teasing me.
Good to see you smile.
I feel so much better now that you're here.
Here are the journal entries for the stock purchases.
Looks like William was buying on credit. That's a lot of people holding the bag. When did he leave town?
Well, you think Vivian would be willing to use personal resources to pay off her investors?
I don't know. You have something?
Well, not yet.
Well, we'll find it if it's there.
You don't have to do that, Sean. I have hired hands to chop wood.
You know, it's been quiet out here. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna come out and bother you.
Thought you might be ready for some lunch. I know how much you like my fried chicken.
No baked apple?
We'll have to save something for tonight.
What? No, I'm just kidding. This is fine. Thank you.
It's so peaceful. You could almost think that...
Think what?
that everything was all right. Let's pretend, just for 1 minute, that it is. Let's pretend that my father never got shot, and that you never asked me not to marry you, and that...
Vivian.
I'm only talking about pretend. Well, can't we pretend, just for one day?
No, we can't.
I think it was a bad idea
like coming over here. I think I should go home.
You're leaving?
There's a lot going on here. And it'd be easy, real easy, to get confused.
You're making a big mistake.
Hey. Just came from the hospital. Where are you going?
Home.
Home? But what about Vivian? You said you'd look after her.
She's got 24 people looking after her. She'll be all right.
Sean. Sean!
Vivian?
I thought you left.
No. Actually, I was in town. Seeing your father.
You went to see him?
He seems comfortable. I don't think Sean's coming back. So if it's all right with you, I'm going to stay. Till we know for sure there's no danger.
If you say you're going to stay, and then you leave.
I won't. I won't.
Well, this looks interesting. What is it?
It's a family recipe. I hope you like it.
It's shepherd's pie.
Yeah, it doesn't look like shepherd's pie.
It doesn't?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. Where's Clay?
He's not home. He was at Vivian's earlier.
I thought you were staying at Vivian's.
It was pretty quiet over there. She didn't really need me. What is this?
Well, how is it? It's good? A little bland? You don't like it?
No.
It's my mother's secret recipe.
I'll put her on laundry. And then when I was 12, I discovered I had this aptitude for combining new ingredients and making completely new recipes.
Well, this is great.
You're eating it so fast, I'm not sure you can tell.
Oh, I can't. Trust me.
Well, be sure to save room for dessert. I had Cook make baked apples with brown sugar.
Oh, I'm ready.
You have such a hearty appetite. I never noticed it before.
Well, I don't think you noticed me that much before.
Of course I did. Play, Logan, don't you know that every girl in Lexington has her eye on you?
No.
Well, think what you like.
Well, most people gravitate to Sean. I mean, there's just something about him. You know, people like being around him. And of course, Alice. Everybody likes Alice. She's so outgoing. And Lexi.
The baby of the family.
Yeah. And of course, Jeremy Bradford shows up.
And Clay gets lost in the middle.
Well, people just don't notice me as much. I mean, I don't mind. You know, it means I get to watch other people more.
Which can come in handy.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that baked apple now?
Yes, please.
So what happened between you and Vivian today?
What makes you think something happened?
Well, you were planning on staying over there, keeping an eye on things.
She got the wrong idea about why I was there. If I had stayed...
Well, I think I found a way for her to get out from under this mess. Take a look at this. The mortgages, backed by solid properties, paying hundreds of dollars a month.
These belong to the bank?
No. Winter's Mortgage Company, separate and apart.
So it's Asa Winter's capital, which Vivian controls.
At the moment. Now, if she wanted to sell those mortgages, she'd give her an infusion of cash she could use to pay back the people who lost money to the bank. So what do you think? Will she do it?
You know, Pa, every time I think I understand Vivian, it turns out I don't. I'm not sure.
You're up early.
I'm usually working the horses at this hour.
Did you sleep well?
I was kind of restless.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, breakfast is ready whenever you are.
I'll be right in. Was it something else?
I'm not sure.
I believe Clay wasn't there to race Gauntlet this morning.
What difference does it make who rides him?
Well, it makes a big difference. A horse has to know its rider.
Yeah, it's kind of like waltzing. If you know the steps, you can do it with anyone. But if you practice it with one person, the dance becomes special.
Well then, may I have this dance?
You may.
Oh.
You, madam, are a wonderful dancer.
Alice!
And you, sir, are stepping on my toes.
Alice!
Oh, Jeremy, don't look.
What is it?
It's the laundry. Just don't look.
I'm sure it's nothing I haven't seen on every rooftop in New York City.
You've seen Alice's underwear in New York City?
Lexy!
Well, I guess doing the laundry's not the new girl's talent either, is it?
Come on, get out of here, both of you. Eileen! Oh, my. She was this incompetent at the Hendersons. I'm surprised they waited until they were broke to let her go.
The Hendersons aren't broke.
Eileen! She can't do a single thing right. She almost burned the kitchen down making biscuits. And the supper she made last night wasn't even fit for the livestock.
It wasn't that bad.
You didn't eat it.
And then I find out that she lied to me about being laid off at the Hendersons.
Well, I guess in the future you want to check those things out a little more carefully.
Well, I can't keep someone around who's lied to me. I can never trust her again. I'm gonna have to let her go.
I agree with you completely.
Good. So when will you tell her?
Well, I won't.
What?
Well, you hired her, you fire her.
Pa.
You're in charge of the household. Good luck, sweetheart. Come on. I'm going into town.
Have you seen Clay?
No, and he didn't even show up this morning to train Gauntlet. Hey, I don't suppose you'd like to talk to Eileen, would you?
No, thanks.
You're positively soaked.
Oh. This was always a favorite spot of mine. I used to love coming here when we were kids.
Yes, as I recall, Alice and I were forced to take art lessons while you boys got to go swimming.
You and Alice would draw on some Pa's books to illustrate the text.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Why, I've forgotten how much time we all used to spend together.
Clay, I can't tell you how much it means to me to have you here. To spend just one day not worrying about anything. I can't believe I never knew how kind you are before.
What happened to your training session this morning?
Someone needs to stay with Vivian. You left.
Going swimming is more important than training the horse.
Don't tell me how to run my life, Sean.
Maybe somebody ought to, Clay. Don't you see what she's doing?
This is none of your business.
What do you want, Sean?
Why are you doing this, Tim?
I'm not doing anything. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd think you were jealous. Why can't you let me be happy with someone else?
Oh, I want you happy. I just don't want you to hurt my brother.
Like you hurt me, you mean?
Is that what this is about?
This isn't about you, Sean.
She's using you, Clay.
Take it back.
Clay.
Take it back, Sean! Take it back! Take it back, Sean.
Stop it! Stop it! Just stop it! Go home, Sean.
People put their money into the winner's bank and they lost it. It's not up to us to rush in and save them.
Nobody's talking about saving them. I'm talking about lending them a hand and at the same time making a little money ourselves.
What, buying up a bunch of mortgages?
They're good, solid mortgages. We buy them for 70 cents on the dollar. That gives Vivian the cash to pay back the people who lost money at the bank. And every month, year in, year out, those payments roll in.
That's a lot of money for us to invest.
Harry, it's the right thing to do.
Let me talk to some of the others.
This might hurt.
It's fine.
I don't understand how you fell off your horse.
Well,
You've never fallen off your horse before.
yeah.
Well, maybe you should talk to Pa about it.
No, I don't think that's gonna be necessary. I'm fine.
Okay.
This horse's name wasn't Clay Logan by any chance, was it? Alice told me you went out looking for him. So the two of you got into a fight over Vivian.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
So what's this about? You still have feelings for her?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ow!
Where's Clay?
I haven't seen him since yesterday.
When he gets back, you tell him I'd like to see him in the study.
Yes, sir.
Eileen! Oh, you scared me!
Sorry.
Look at what you made me do.
I said I'm sorry.
Well, you should be. Ever since I came here, you've done nothing but pick on me. You're always lurking around, checking up on me, yelling at me in front of other people.
Yelling?
Well, that's what I would call it.
Wait a minute. I can understand that you can't cook, you can't clean, and you have a short attention span. But explain one thing to me. Why did you lie?
Lie?
You told me you worked at the Hendersons.
Oh, I never worked for them. I only meant that I had been there.
Eileen, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to let you go.
What? You're firing me?
Yes.
Well, I guess I should have expected something like this from you. Someone born with a silver spoon in her mouth would know what it's like to be a poor working girl. Folks in town are going to hear about this. I can promise you that.
You wanted to see me, Paul?
Hey, where have you been?
Vivian's.
When I bought you that horse, you made me a promise.
What is it with everyone in this family? I'm doing something I should be doing. I'm looking out for a woman whose father just got shot, and all I get is one lecture after another.
You're not the only person in the world who can look after Vivian.
No, but I'm the one person who should.
Clay, you're not responsible for what happened to Asa Winters.
Yeah, but if I had just moved faster...
What if you hadn't been there at all? Now, you didn't cause William to create a bank crisis. You didn't cause that farmer to pull a gun on Asa. And you did everything you could to try and stop it.
You want to see me, Pa?
Yes. I understand that you fell off your horse this afternoon.
That's right.
Looks like you had a similar accident. You know what occurs to me? That horses are a lot like women.
What?
Well, they're beautiful, they're strong, sometimes they're willful, and they're always mysterious. Maybe you ought to listen.
Paul,
I just think that the both of you ought to be a little bit more careful about how you treat each other. Now go get cleaned up for dinner. We'll pay Vivian a call tomorrow.
You found something in the books?
Just get cleaned up. We'll talk later.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Bob. I think we better have a little backup plan in case Vivian doesn't exactly see things our way. What do you think?
I think you know a lot about horses.
You're buying the mortgage company?
Well, I put together a group of investors.
So the money from the sale will be mine.
Oh, you can pay back the people who lost money at the bank.
Why would I want to do that?
Because you owe it to them.
But you just said that the money from the sale would be mine.
Yes, Vivian, it is. But you have other income, you're not going to be in any financial jeopardy, and it would be a good thing, don't you think, to correct William's mistake?
Well, I can understand how that's what you would do, Mr. Logan. But our families have always had very different opinions regarding how to run our financial affairs. I have to think of my father, who can't speak for himself. I have to do what I think he would want me to do.
And before you decide how to spend the money, there's some people here to see you.
is this?
It was my idea, Vivian. I thought these good folks would like to know what you plan to do with the money. So I invited them over to hear it from you, personally.
Miss Winters, I just want to say, for all of us, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Obliged, ma'am.